What's going on, guys? It's me, Mikey Pipes. Today I got something a little special for you. Something a little different. Let me show you what we're doing. I'm sure you guys remember this. This is the Burnham SIN6 we did a couple weeks ago. And here is a Bradford White 50-gallon gas-fired water heater. It's around 9 years old. They have a growing family, 5 kids, running out of hot water, domestic hot water. So we're going to take out the Bradford White and install the Bosch Greenthorn 9900 SE condensing tankless water heater. Let's get going. All right, there she is out of the box. As you can see on the bottom, we have our gas connection, drain ports, and drain for condensate. What's really, really nice about the Bosch Greenthorn is that my connections, my domestic hot and domestic cold water connections are on top. And really, that's where they need to be. Why all these other tankless manufacturers put the connections on the bottom, I don't know. Because all your piping, generally 99% of the time, is coming from the top, coming from the ceiling. So unless you're on a slab or unless all your piping's coming from the ground floor, you know, it makes no sense that you can't reverse it and put it on top. But that's just my food for thought. Now, let's talk about gallons per minute for a second, guys. Summertime, you're gonna get, your temperature rise, gallons per minute, is rated at, your incoming inlet temperature. Summertime, you're gonna have domestic cold water coming in, usually in the 60-degree range, and you're gonna get 7.5 gallons per minute out of this bad boy. Wintertime, it's never freezing. Let's say it's 50-ish degrees. You're gonna have generally at least 5.8 gallons per minute. But beautiful, beautiful machine. Take a look at that beautiful Bosch. Bosch. All right, so we are going to disconnect this bad boy here. We have to isolate our waters. So we're going to turn off the domestic water supply to the house, and we also going to have to turn off the gas. So our gas valve is all the way down there, and realistically we're going to spin this elbow. Well, actually we're going to take this elbow off and then spin it towards the wall. Very, very nice. Gonna make this look like a nice, sweet job. All right, we haven't disturbed the domestic water supply yet, but what happened there? The H fell off. Boshi. Damn it! How did that happen? Oh, that really sucks. I'm gonna have to take like a fine tip silver marker and recreate the H. That really sucks. Hold on, still level? Yep, sure is. Okay. So, exhaust, inlet, domestic cold water, domestic hot water. We're gonna see if we can get our tankless valve set on there. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to point them out right. All right, we had some clearance issues here on the domestic cold water inlet. I couldn't put my tankless valve set directly on top because I'm hitting this beam right here. I guess I could have cut that out because it's just a piece of 1x. But I threw in a 3/4 inch brass 90 with a 3/4 inch brass nipple there. I did the same on the other side, and that's only for aesthetics. Wasn't necessary because I could have came up and had more than enough clearance here, but strictly for aesthetics. So this is the Webstone tankless flush valve set, 3/4 female and 3/4 inch press. On the other side, I'm not going to use that because I have a tapping off the top of the Bosch tankless for a relief valve. So instead, I'm going to use this Webstone right here, a Nipco company, isolation valve with boiler drain. And I'm going to put that right there at that end of that female adapter. All right, it's 10 to 10. Let me show you what we got done so far. There's my 2-inch PVC, and I'm using Charlotte pipe. It's a great pipe made in the US, and I have a nice flying pitch there. I got a 90, another 90, two 45s, and then I go out. This window is actually getting closed off because we're actually putting the Bosch IDS 2.0 right here, the air handler, and we're gonna run some new ductwork on another service call right down here along here. So this window they're closing off, and I have plenty of separation out there. We're gonna silicone and seal up around the penetrations, and that is my exhaust. I got lucky right there. I threw in a 2-inch Street 90 out of the fresh air intake and pointing out. I'm gonna pop out that way, and we're gonna come across with the fresh air and right above that window right there. And as you can see, my pilot hole is already there. Peter Pan is outside with the drill, and we're gonna finish up the fresh air intake piping. As you can see right now, the water supply for the house has not been disturbed yet. We've been on site for almost 2 hours. And what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna run electrical. I need 110 volts. I'm gonna put an outlet and a switch here, so it has power for my unit and also my condensate pump, which I also have to install because she is a condensing model. There's my condensing drain right there. All right. So far so good, right on schedule. I anticipate that we're done around 12 o'clock. All right, a little after 11:20. Let me show you what we got done so far. My fresh air, my exhaust, going outside. My intake goes there. People are asking, like, hey, Mikey Pipes, you didn't, when I put this IN6 in, it's like, what's up with the chimney? Chimney's clean, buddy. There's the liner. Full disclosure, okay? All you trolls out there, you're trying to be hating. If I don't like what you say, I just block you. But that's a stainless steel chimney liner in there, all right? And that last bore that was all effed up here, that IN6, guys were commenting like, oh, you don't bother, what's wrong with you? You don't check the chimney. Chimney's clean there, buddy. See? Nonetheless, back to the Green Therm. Here is my domestic cold water coming in. I got my Viega 3/4 press 90s. Got a little pipe strap right there, comes across, boom. Okay, we're gonna put a little hanger here as well. My domestic hot water leaving. I got my relief valve, drip leg going all the way down to the floor, and that is a T&P valve. I got more Viega fittings, and boom, to there. All right. Right now it's going through 182nd initializing startup sequence, and then we will be good to go. All right, that startup sequence is complete. We're set for 120 degrees. Schedule always active.
Good thing you gave me that 3-way valve on Thursday.
Huh.
She needed one.
Interesting. Tank loading. Off. All right, so let me show you the end result. Now, keeping it uncut, unedited, raw. You guys are gonna pick up on two distinctive things right away. Number one, the H is missing from Bosch. It came out of the box that way. It looked like it got scratched maybe in the manufacturing and packaging process, but it is what it is. The other things you guys gonna complain about is what you see going on right here. This is the Sani Best, the Sani Condense Best neutralizer with built-in condensate pump. These are the media rocks right there. As you're gonna see, I have a braided stainless steel hose right here. This is not permanent, this is temporary. We ran into a problem. I knew it was gonna be a problem, and that is this 1.5 inch wet return, or technically dry return, dry return off of this the steam boiler. The tapping right here, this is 3/4 inch male pipe threads. I threw in a 3/4 PVC by male adapter right there. I thought I'd be able to clear with a 90 right here, but I don't. I hit the steam pipe, and it is what it is. What I ideally need is a street 45 or a street 90 to come right out of the bottom of this female adapter that I'm going to put here and drain it down into the condensate pump. I have my condensate tubing going about 40 feet to a standpipe off of the wash machine. So we're good with that. Really, really nice machine. Beautiful. You know, I really love how we have the tappings, optional tappings off the top and the bottom. You know, if you want to go with the bottom connection, great. If not, it's perfect on the top, because guess what, guys? That's where your domestic cold and domestic hot water piping generally is, especially if you're doing a retrofit from a tanked water heater like we did, right, to a tankless. And if you're going to go tankless, look no further than go with Bosch. You know what? Great, excellent German engineering at its finest. They over-engineer everything. This thing's got Wi-Fi. This thing, oh my God, this thing will even make you breakfast, I swear. We have tappings on the flue inlet for do a combustion analysis with the cover on. It's great. Unlike, you know, their South Korean counterpart, you got to take the cover off. And guess what? When the cover is off, you're not really getting a true combustion analysis, because you're grabbing that air from inside the machine. All right, nice, beautiful machine. I got my double box here with the switch and the outlet to run power from the Bosch, and my condensate pump. I got my relief valve here coming down to the floor. Nice. Again, this is my only issue right here, and it's really like an eyesore to me, and it really, really pisses me off. But as always, uncut, unedited, raw. Let me get your thoughts and feedback down in the comment section down below. What do you guys think of this Bosch machine? I think this thing is superior. You guys took a look at the inside guts of it. It's really, really nice and tight, and Bosch for tankless condensing is my go-to from now on. It's just a phenomenal machine, and I expect nothing less. I really do. Let me get your thoughts and feedback down in the comment section down below. Also, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that thumbs up button. Show support for Bosch by commenting down below, #LoveBosch, and check us out on Reddit. And if you're so inclined, you had WhatsApp, we have a great WhatsApp group chat, about 250 people in it, and we interact all day long. We post videos, and you can do the same thing on Reddit. Check out my subreddit page, link in the description box down below. And most importantly, thank you so much to the entire community. Just the other day, the channel hit 30,000 subscribers. That's epic, guys, epic. A year ago, I think we just hit 10,000, and now we're at 30, on our way to 50 and beyond. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Be well, God bless, stay safe.